Put your back wheels in motion. I ain't doing
Yo, check me out. It's your boy Raunchy Music in this bitch.
And your girl Danina build. Danina Brooklyn back in the building.
She back in the building.
Back
she made
in
it
the
out
building.
alive. She made it out alive.
Barely.
God
Y'all don't
damn.
judge my sniffles today, though.
Yeah, you still sound like shit.
Hey.
That was a lot better though.
Yeah, I mean, I did sound like death. It was just like, nah, don't even open your mouth. Don't say nothing.
But nah, we got mad shit to talk about. I know y'all missed us and shit. So we gonna get right into it. But yeah, how was your week though?
Week was good.
Anything new?
Got a new gig.
Nice.
You know, working at Walmart on the weekends.
Nice. I'm not sure why that's a celebration, but yeah.
Well, because I'm going to school.
Yeah.
So that this job even though it's Walmart, but it allows me to go to school with my schedule, and so for that I appreciate it because now I'm getting a higher education, and if Walmart is gonna help me get there,
Right.
kudos to Walmart.
So let them know what you going to school for.
I'm about to go get my esthetician's license.
Ooh.
Shake your booty.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
Yes. So I'm excited. So yeah, Walmart is what it is. So I'm excited about that. So that's new this week. I started at Walmart.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, or just not familiar with us, we trying to we starting our own salon and spa.
We literally quit our jobs.
Yeah, we quit our jobs like a month and a half ago. And
dang, it's been that long, huh?
Yeah. So we quit our jobs. We starting a salon and spa, and we also got a film production, media production business too.
And I'm still getting my Danina Brooklyn management off the ground. We got our hands in pots, man. Hands in pots.
Yeah, we trying to get shit popping. So, Danina will be in school for it was like 6 months, something like that, to become an esthetician. I've been an esthetician for almost 9 years. Damn. A long damn time.
Mm-hmm.
Time fly. But yeah, it's been a while. So Danina, she about to pick up the trade. We about to go ahead and start getting this money. That no worries money. That
ain't got
S
no
class
worries.
Benz money. All white with the peanut butter inside.
No.
With the chrome wheels.
Okay. All right.
Like, look, I'm putting it into existence. That's what I want. I want me a white.
You know what? All I
Benz.
want is my courtyard to have the U courtyard shape with a huge W in the middle of that courtyard, with maybe water coming out of the ends of those.
So like
a W.
A W Bush or a W
Fountain.
A
W Bush.
Or the fountain, like a wishing
The
well.
fountain, not a wishing well.
No.
Just a fountain.
You don't think people could make wishes as soon as they walk in our house? Like, hey,
No,
look.
because I don't want them on my yard. I don't want them on my lawn. I just want.
They don't have to be in the grass.
So they're going to just throw. Somebody's going to have to collect them coins.
Really not. It's a wishing well. It's supposed to stay in there.
No, I don't want a wishing well. I don't want it to be a well. I just want a W and let the water come out.
Got you. A W. It's going to come out like on the spouts like a teacup on each side?
Yeah, and in the middle. Or just each side, whichever. I haven't decided which one I want.
Yeah, I think that would be dope.
With like different colors on the ground. So like the mood changing lights.
Yeah.
One night it's purple. One night it's black. One night's red.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, but fuck all that. I want a Benz.
Okay, well, you want
all
that.
white.
I want
Put
this.
mad clear coats on that shit so it just look wet. I mean, like hella wet. That shit would be dope as hell. But
anyway, back into it.
Let's get into the main subject. So today we're going to be talking about the work wife.
You always trying to be like me.
Let's do that again. Today we're going to be talking about the work wife. Ooh.
Stupid.
Yeah.
And or husband.
Yeah, hubby too. The hubby. But I never heard of
it's not
work
like,
husband.
Is
either you somebody's work wife or you're not. Either you got a work wife or you don't.
Okay.
You know, oh, he's my work hubby.
I mean, people say it. Obviously, if you're a work wife, you somebody's work. You got a work hubby, right?
No, it's no work hubby.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just,
So you a side chick at work, basically.
no, it's not about being a side chick. It's just about being the work wife.
So you can have a title, but I can't have no title.
You do got the title as the work wife.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I'm
have
saying,
the title.
but that's what I'm saying.
Right. It just sound corny, like the work husband. Like,
So the work wife doesn't sound corny.
nah, that shit slick as hell.
Whatever.
That's my work wife.
Getting into
who
it.
is she? That's my work wife. Don't worry
So?
about that.
Mr. Raunchy.
What up?
What's the definition? Tell the people. What is the definition of a work wife?
You want my definition or the real definition?
I want both.
Shit, a work wife.
What are you giving first?
I'm gonna say I don't really know the definition. We're gonna look this shit up real quick.
Okay, so you
But
give yours, I'll give mine, and we'll look it up.
A work wife to me, it doesn't involve sex or nothing like that. It's just strictly, she basically your work assistant. Whatever you need, she got it. Whatever it is, she do it. What are you doing, right?
I'm looking it up.
I don't look it up on the computer.
Oh.
But it's basically she just like an assistant. Do whatever you want. Kiss your ass. If you need Starbucks, you're going to get it. You need lunch, you're going to get it, whether she got to pay for it or not.
No, that's not what my definition is.
I didn't ask what your definition was yet.
Okay, go ahead. Finish. Sorry.
That's
bad.
it.
So my definition of a work wife is kind of on the lines of the basis of what you said, but not as an assistant. It technically could be, we go out to lunch together. If we sitting at the lunch table together, or if you go get you some coffee, you gonna stop and get me some coffee too, because you know my coffee flavor, or vice versa. Holidays, you got me something special, like you Secretary say you got me a flower. You do little things a little special for your work wife than you would do for your regular coworkers. Okay. Doesn't necessarily have to be like on no relationship stuff, like for real, trying to be interested in you, but just like, that's my homegirl, that's my homeboy, but,
I guess. I hear you. So we on Urban Dictionary right now. We got.
I thought you were going to look up the white version.
This is the white version.
Urban is black. Like completely.
Wait, this is not a technical term.
Tell me. Go ahead.
Like a work wife, like you shouldn't even have no fucking work wife if it ain't your real wife. So this some urban shit. So, all right, a work wife, that person at work, same or opposite sex, takes the place of your at-home spouse while you're at work.
It says no sexual part of this being, so you don't get sex out of
I can read it. I got it.
Wow.
Thank you.
The shutdown.
You talk with, connect to, and relate. What? Relate to this person as good or as better than your at-home spouse with regards to all work-related
things.
Dang.
Yeah. So it's like your best friend at work.
Your assistant.
No, like your assistant is somebody you just run around. Like, you don't even care about your assistant.
It's the same thing. So you mean to tell me you don't kick it with your assistant? You'd be more, intimate with your assistant as far as being cool. Well, I guess it all depends. Babe, what is that?
My leg's shaking.
It's going to pick up in the mics, babe. Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
I forgot. You was talking. Okay, so now that we know the definition, of a work wife, we've already established that, per the definition, it's non-sexual. It's non-sexual. So if you keep it as a work dictionary, as what it's defined in a dictionary,
right,
then I believe it's inappropriate or it's harmless. What you think? What's your thoughts? If I came home, it's like,
you think it's both. How you gonna think it's inappropriate and harmless?
No, I said I said I would think that it's not inappropriate or harmless. That's what I said.
What?
If we go by what it is defined, that a non-sexual relationship with somebody at work, I consider that being very appropriate and not harmless.
You said very inappropriate.
I said not inappropriate. Oh my God.
You just talking ass backwards and I can't keep up. But anyway. Okay. So you basically saying it's harmless.
Yes.
So why can't you just say that?
I did.
You gotta drag that shit. Oh, you be bugging, yo. Anyway. Yeah, I don't see no harm in that.
You ever had a work wife?
Yeah, a little
non-sexual work wife.
Yeah, I have a couple of those too.
Who?
What you mean? Who?
Just
like I'm
name
gonna tell
one.
you. No, I'm not gonna tell you that.
Why?
Because it don't matter. That's just like asking, oh, what was the name of all your sexual partners?
No, it's not, because we're not talking about that. See, we said non-sexual.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so did you have a favorite out of all your work wives?
It was this girl. Man, I forget her fucking name though.
Obviously, she wasn't important.
No, she was nice though. Probably the best work wife that I had. She was I was at Royal Palms, fucking the resort, and she was working there for I think like the summer or some shit. Like her dad had connections to get her into the spa and shit like that. So she was just trying to make some quick money, but she went to school in Flagstaff, so you know it wasn't a permanent job. And like that girl was just on it, yo. She made my coffee. Whenever we opened up together, she just did everything. Like, just show me how to do it, and I'll do it. White chick too. She was nice. She was cute, big butt, nice titties, all that shit.
You making it sexual?
No, I'm not, because I didn't have sex with her. But
No,
I want to give everybody, a visual of what she looked like.
All you have to do is say she's a pretty white girl.
What?
And then let them.
But most pretty white girls ain't got no titties and no ass.
That's not true.
That is true.
That's not true. One thing white girls do have is titties. Now, they may not have no butt, but majority of them got nanas.
No, majority of the white girls that I see be cute, ain't got nothing else on them, but probably good credit. But anyway, she was nice, and like she would fucking do everything, Like I trained her on how to, sell products and shit like that. She just took that and ran with it. And, she helped me become one of the top sellers for 2 months and shit.
Sound like you were her mentor.
Whatever. She was still my work wife.
Yeah, ate lunch together?
Yep. I would get her cheesecake every day.
We a goddamn lie.
In the resort, they had cheesecake just laying around. Like, well, they don't want to eat it, so they let us eat it.
Did you spend any of your own money on her?
Hell no.
Okay.
I was a broke hoe. I ain't had no goddamn money to spend on my goddamn self. Think I was spending on her? Shit. Hell no. Have you been a work wife?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been a couple work wives. I've had a couple work wives.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
I'm the type of wife you wife up at work.
Oh, please.
I am. I am.
There's a difference between being a work wife and a piss on, though.
I mean, I might have been some piss ons too. I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie while you're trying to come at me.
So as a work wife, you think is a real relationship or just?
You know what? If we're still going on the basis of a non-sexual relationship,
fuck all that basis and all that. What do you think? Like, you don't have to be technical all the time.
I'm just saying. What was the question? Yes, I feel like it's a real relationship.
Yeah.
Yes, and it can evolve into something sexual, for the most part. If it's not necessarily the same sex, in my case.
Yeah.
But if there is the opposite sex, yeah.
It still could be the same sex that can roll into something else?
Potentially, but I said in my personal situations.
Oh, so you had a sexual work wife situation?
Never had one of those.
Oh, then what are you talking about then?
That the relationships are real.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I'm still friends with all my work wives.
Yeah.
Either we on social media. Majority of us have the same, we text each other often or whatever.
But a lot of my work wives retired because we didn't have sex.
Oh, well.
Sucks. And I was like, oh, I'm going to just start fucking them then.
Okay.
I'm just like, fuck it. But, so no sex is involved.
But it can be sexually involved. Now, if that's the case, then we kind of have a different scenario, because if it's...
Why is it different? It's just...
Because now, I mean, technically you have a a girlfriend at work.
No, she's still a work wife.
But still, if there's feelings involved in sex, then you know it turns into something deeper.
Right. The work wife 2.0.
Exactly.
That's what she is. Ain't no girlfriend, bitch. Ain't. As soon as we punch out, look, I don't know your ass.
Wow.
As soon as we punch out. Look,
So, okay.
You only get my extension to my phone. You don't get my real phone extension.
Wow. So you
get
giving
what I'm
out
saying?
fake numbers after work.
No, she's not going to have my number at all. Because we going to lunch together. What do you need my number for?
I mean, if y'all sexual, then when y'all going to smash?
What you mean? On lunch. What other time we gonna have? Because once I go home, once I punch out, I'm going home and enjoying my life. I'm not thinking about no work or no work.
Thinking
pussy,
down
that.
the real wife, huh?
Exactly.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
So then, would you take a sick day to smash?
We didn't get to sick days yet.
I'm asking.
I have before.
You've taken a sick day.
But one thing though I learned about taking a sick day, right? Is planned sex. You get what I'm saying? Because like you already know what the fuck is about to go down. So at the end of the day, it's really not worth it. Like you could think about it. Like, all right, look, we're gonna take a day off, whatever, and then all right, you got to get a room, or let's just say you go back to her place or my place, and the neighbors looking like, oh shit, who the fuck, what you doing home, nigga? You don't supposed to be here. Or you see, like you got to have it where you just pull straight into the garage. Like she in the back seat or the trunk or some shit, you pull straight to the garage. If it ain't no shit like that, it's just weird. But, I tried it a few times and it wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be because we already planned to have sex.
So you're anticipating it already.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm just about to knock this shit out the park. She about to give me some head, but the head be trash or the pussy stink or she bad. It's always something. Or I buzz quick. It could be something that's just gonna fuck up the whole shit. Like, damn, when I was sitting at my desk, I ain't think it was gonna fall out like this. You thinking like, damn, I was supposed to bust this bitch ass. Now I gotta, walk of shame when I see her in the morning. She probably ain't gonna make my coffee the right way just to piss me off.
Walk of shame in the morning.
For real.
But then you can think about it. If you do knock it out the park or whatever, right? But then she catch like feelings, and you just.
Oh, that's mandatory. Then
it's gonna be awkward working with him, right?
Hell no, nah. I don't fuck anybody beneath me. Like if she don't make as much money as I do or more than me, then knocking it out the park is just like, all right, whatever. I just fuck this shit out of her. But imagine like your boss was your work wife, or one of the managers. Yeah, like one of your managers or whatever. Like, just to knock that shit out the park and boom. And then you have a situation at work, she's going to go to bat for you. She going to make sure, everything is everything. And just for other people at the job to see the boss going out of their way just to deal with you and say fuck them. That, that's some cool shit right there.
Special treatment.
It's not really special treatment. It's just she paying more attention to you.
That's special treatment.
It's not. She's not doing anything.
But that can also take a negative turn at the same time.
No, I've never seen it take a negative turn. How so?
Because if you knock it out the park and she gets feelings and you no longer want to be involved like that because you see another shorty who just got hired that you now you want that one as a work wife.
Yeah, you can't have two work wives.
Exactly, but
that's just doing too much.
But you no longer want the first one that you had.
Look, first off, I don't recommend fucking nobody at the job unless you plan on quitting.
Period. Like my daughter say, period.
Unless you plan on quitting within 6 months.
Not even 6 months.
I give it 6 months because after 6 months, because it's gonna probably take like a month or two just to finesse the situation, just to get her to trust you. Like,
right.
This nigga might be a whistleblower or some shit, blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying? So it's going to take some real finessing just to get it. And then, once you get it, those 2 months, shit, you got at least a good 2 months of it being positive.
Before it starts going down that
drain. Before it start going downhill.
Circling.
Because eventually you're going to see her. She come to work every 2 weeks. She wear that same dress. Every Friday she wear them same jeans. She probably, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get tired of her. She gonna be doing the same hairstyles, same perfume, same everything. Oh no, you can't do this in front of. You can't. Oh, I don't want to risk this and that. It's just gonna be too many rules and shit like that.
Yep.
Rules and all, man. I was like, look, man, fuck all these rules. I want to grab your ass when I want to grab it. I'm gonna be slick enough to make sure don't nobody see me.
I don't think you slick at all.
For you to be tripping on me like, oh, don't do this, don't that. Now you don't want to come around because you think I'm gonna touch you inappropriately and somebody might see. It's just gonna get boring. It's just gonna get boring as fuck. So, and that's like a 4-month process right there.
Oh Lord.
You get what I'm saying? 4 or 5 months. Then come that 6 month shit. There's gonna be a lot of turmoil and drama now.
Yeah.
Because that's when the rumors gonna get popping. That's when, you know, all the drama gonna start happening. You showing up late.
You showing up late? Why do you have to show up late?
Because she walk in at the same time you walk in. You can't show up early because you know for a fact she's gonna be there by herself. That's gonna be weird. You can't walk in the same time she do because she walking in her heels, got her nice little dress on, looking good, and all scrumptious.
And then all people gonna think is, oh, they
exactly. We show up at the same time, like,
night.
oh, y'all showed up at the same time. It's shit you got to think about. Like,
that's true. That's true.
It's some risky shit. Like, but like if I don't recommend like being sexual if you're a top notch nigga. Because a lot of females just trying to, you know, get in that position to either get a raise or assassinate your character. But as a female, shit, you got all the control when it comes to work wife, like with sex. But like, if it's just a regular work wife shit, then men do your thing. But if you really want to fuck this bitch, I really don't. I don't
That's
suggest that shit.
That's a whole nother episode. Yeah,
like,
that definitely ain't a good move.
Especially with this Me Too shit going around, like, oh please, let's just say she set you up. Like,
poor Kevin Spacey.
You know you can grab my ass or whatever. You in the motherfucking copier room, you slap her on her ass, but Miss Becky seen that shit, like, you know.
Now you got an HR issue.
Yeah.
Now you got an HR issue. So then it leads me into my next question. Then is it worth your job?
It all depends.
Okay, well, on what?
If you like a salesperson or some shit like that, and you could just get a job quick, like it ain't shit. Hell yeah, like fuck it, you do what the fuck you want to do. Cause at the end of the day, ain't nobody your real boss. You just selling some shit. You a marketing rep or whatever. That's easy to find a new gig.
Right.
But if you like, you know, in a law firm and you trying to make partner and, you know, shit like that.
Nah,
that shit stays in your jacket and it follows you.
And they tell you not to fraternize. Most jobs
it's in your contract,
have that do not fraternize type thing. Like the military, if you're in the same platoon or whatever with your person of interest, you can't be involved in a relationship as their superior.
Right, I get that.
So yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, situations like that, like nah, I ain't fucking with it. You know, I'll flirt, talk some shit, but like really take it to the next level, hell no. Unless I know I'm about to quit. If I'm about to quit, I'm full throttle on everything. What? Becky been looking at me crazy. Oh, Stacy been looking at me crazy. I'm trying to cream both of them at the same time if I can. You get what I'm saying? I'm in the copier room flirting.
No menage a trois.
For real. If all the bitches at the copier, shit, I'm just printing off blank pieces of paper just to be up that motherfucker waiting. Like, oh, is that my paper? No. Filling on her and shit. Hey, yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested, you know? But hell no. If I'm in a position of power, like next to the CEO shit, you know, or I'm the hiring manager and shit like that, hell no.
Yeah, especially as a hiring manager, that would not be a good look. That definitely is a Me Too situation. Yeah,
unless you about to quit. But if you about to quit, I like, look, I give you this job. You know what I mean? You give me the that throat job.
That's still a Me Too situation. Oh, before he quit, he said if I gave him head, then he'd get this job. He'll give me the job.
No, because I quit. Like, what the fuck can that company do to me? What they gonna do? Some criminal charges? No, that's a internal thing. Like, it's still consensual. You get what I'm saying? I didn't rape the girl.
No,
it's consensual.
It's called quid pro quo.
Whatever the fuck that is.
That means that you do something for something. I'm going to give you this job, but you got to top me off.
Right.
That's quid pro quo.
Whatever that means. But anyway, like I said, if I'm quitting, I'm long fucking gone. What you going like, oh, you still been working at that job for 5 years, but I got this job because I suck Raunchy's dick. like what the fuck can they do? It's 5 years. Like okay, bitch, whatever.
Right. They're gonna bring up charges against you.
They not gonna do shit. They gonna like, man, whatever.
Okay, so it's okay to have a work wife sexually if you quitting within 6 months. Otherwise, stay clear of that work wife situation and just have a work wife platonic. That way you can also tell your spouse if you have a spouse.
Right. But I think sometimes it do matter if they got a spouse, because some spouses ain't they not okay with you being cool with the opposite sex.
True.
Or just dealing with him every day. Like, oh, you make this nigga coffee? Like, what the fuck? Why? You know what I mean? You be picking up breakfast and shit. Like, if he paying for it, pick that shit up. I don't give a shit. But some people be insecure and they like, look, I don't want you kicking it with nobody at work.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Which is stupid to me, because it's like, now she not even gonna come home telling you about her day.
Right. She gonna admit every part that has to do with this dude or whatever.
You get what I'm saying? She, you know, you really think she talking about Lucy when the whole time she was talking about, you know, Louise the whole time. She got changed names and shit like that. That shit is too much, yo. But I've seen it before where niggas don't want you talking to nobody. Females too. Don't want you. No, don't be trying. Oh, you've been mentioning her name too much. You may like her. She may like you. You know how that shit go.
I mean, I'm guilty of even that myself. But it goes back to it. It all depends on the situation. Now, if I know Becky ain't trying to throw you those buns.
But how do you even know that, though?
Because
you don't even know what Becky even look like unless I say, hey, I could pull up her Facebook. But even that's too much, because me pulling up her Facebook is make it look like I'm trying to dig into her personal situation. If you my work, I don't care about nothing. Like, outside of work, I don't give a shit about you. If you was to roll up on me on the street like, hey, Raunchy, like, and I'm with the wife and the kids, I'm like, oh, come on, let's go, skedaddle. I act like I ain't see her ass, because then that's gonna cause other problems in my relationship if I'm with, you know, somebody that's insecure.
Right.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm not with somebody that's not, you know, that's insecure, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll kick it with her, whatever.
Right.
Hey, this my wife. Hey, this my work wife. I probably won't say it like that, but like, hey, this is, you know, Stacy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm with somebody that's insecure, hell no. What? Oh shit, here she come. I'm going the other way. Yeah.
Skirting off.
But it be motherfuckers like that though.
They do. It really do be people like that for real.
So it was a couple of jobs that I worked at where work wise was fucking, and it wasn't no secret. You get what I'm saying? Like oh yeah, them two fucking. Would you rather keep it a secret, or would it just be like, I don't care, ain't no way in hell it's gonna get back to my spouse, or you just may be single, you just don't care? How you feel about that?
I personally would probably want it to be kept a secret, because I am very professional, and I don't want people to be like, oh, she is sly, she easy, she letting, you know, Louise smash her up in the bathroom, you know, at 1 o'clock.
The bathroom.
You know, so me personally, I would want it to be kept a secret, especially if it's only going to be like a work-wife situation. We're not going to be doing nothing outside of work.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, keep me a secret, nigga. There ain't no need for you to shout out to the rooftops at me and you even kicking it.
Right. Oh, they can go either or with me. I really don't care.
Right.
Like
it depends on the situation. If
it
you
just
married,
better not get back to my wife. Like,
right.
Because
if you have company parties, majority of every job I've ever been to have company parties that invite your family.
Bitch, you come up to me and making me uncomfortable, we gonna have a situation tomorrow at work.
See, and then it goes into the work drama.
Hey, that's just how it goes. You get what I'm saying? If you my work wife, you better be the first motherfucker shaking my wife's hand, you know, talking to my kids, making them feel comfortable, all that.
Right.
You better be on top of that shit.
Better be on your job.
Yeah, don't be trying to, sit in the back, avoid it because you jealous and mad because my wife better than you. This shit happens though.
It does.
But
That's
shit,
life.
I don't know. It could go either way with me. If I'm like fucking with somebody that's in a position of power, then yeah, keep that shit a secret for her sake. But if it's somebody who like a little work thotty that everybody fucking on, or she flirt with everybody, I don't care about that shit. Ain't nobody gonna believe I'm fucking her anyway because they think she fucking everybody.
Right.
So
I can see that.
You get what I'm saying? The perception is the same thing.
I know a couple work thotties.
Oh yeah, I knew a couple work thotties. Bitch talk to everybody. Ugly as hell, big old booty, but still just want that attention from everybody. Give everybody the attention of the day. Anybody can smash. You just gotta be that nigga to
of the day.
Let's go on lunch real quick. You know what I mean? Let me play in the pussy a little bit. Let me suck some titties, whatever. You just gotta go hard for that shit. But them work thotties, you lose your goddamn job.
Yep, they all at the call center though. Work thotties be at the call center.
Work thotties be everywhere. Fucking.
Not them work thotties at the call center.
Shit. Work thotties be every fucking where. Every job I ever worked, it was a work thotty and a work wife situation. That's just what
almost
it is.
Every job I've worked has been a work wife situation, but only the call center. When I worked for the call center, at one point it was just work thotties.
Damn, I'd have been slaying some shit up at that motherfucker.
It was a cesspool. You wouldn't want to touch nothing. You know how you go to Vegas and everybody be in the pool and then you see all this like filmy and thickness.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like that.
That's what they got condoms for. The fuck. Hey, y'all play that. She ain't gotta suck my dick. That. Just cream it, beat it.
Ew.
Just as much as cream she put in my coffee, I put in her.
Goodbye. I'm done.
That's how we do that. So how would you handle the workplace drama though? Like, let's say she was dropping some hints to your dude, or he was dropping hints to your dude that y'all may got a little closer than what y'all supposed to. How would you handle that?
Wow. First off, I'm going to deny.
No, he don't just come on and say like, yeah, me and, Danina was blah, blah, blah. Just like, yeah, she really likes, just like something intimate.
Law
like,
and Order.
Yeah.
Law and Order SVU. She watches that show,
Or, just some crazy shit like, oh, she loved drinking coffee after dinner or something. Just something
like to make you be like,
whoa,
what?
How you know that, fam? Like,
right.
Yeah, she loved wearing pink panties. Like, what, nigga? What? Like some shit like that.
It would be a problem. It would definitely be a problem. I would laugh it off, but it would definitely be a problem. I wouldn't have no work husband no more.
Oh, fuck that. I had to strangle that motherfucker. But nah, I never had that. I never had that situation happen because any companies I work for, it wasn't no fucking like work parties and you just bring every goddamn body. So I never experienced nothing like that.
Oh, see.
But like maybe at a after work party or some shit where it was like, oh hey, we all getting together, going to the chicken shack or some shit. Let's link up. And then everybody go. Then that's when shit get awkward. Motherfuckers start sipping and shit. Start talking crazy. Like, yeah.
Releasing secrets.
You remember that time you grabbed my ass? I'm like, whoa, bitch, shut the fuck up.
They're
Not
like,
right now.
Really? When?
Not right now.
When, Becky?
For real. Then we get to the car. You told me you wasn't trying to fuck her, this and that. Man.
Drama.
Now my coffee gonna be black for the next week. Cause I don't know how to hook it up with the cream and sugar. So now I'm gonna be cranky all fucking week because I want to hang out with motherfuckers.
All because Becky want to run her mouth when she drunk.
Yeah, but that, I don't know. Work wives is a sticky situation, but it could be a good situation if you just, I don't know, you got to make the rules as you go, but.
And each situation is definitely different.
Like you can't be a punk ass insecure nigga trying to have a work wife. It ain't gonna work out, and you can't have a weak bitch as your work wife. Like if she lazy, it ain't gonna work.
Nah, she got to be able to go get you some coffee.
Fuck coffee. She got to be able to work. Half of these bitches be at these fucking jobs. They don't even want to fucking work. They just want to collect that check.
They do.
Delegate
they
that
get
fucking
there and
work.
Be like, you know what? I want to go home already.
Hate they fucking life.
You literally just sat in your chair.
Bitches be out drinking all night, come to work like, nah, I can't have that shit, bitch. You got to be on point every day, all day.
Ping.
So I don't know. Work wives are cool.
I think they have their benefits. Like I said, I got a couple friends still. That's my I would say it was my work wives.
Yeah.
You know, built friendships.
That's crazy.
But I never had a work husband type thing. Well, in my industry, it's predominantly females anyway, in the industry that I was in. So,
right.
Yeah, unless you throw in a couple gay guys, but they still my girls because they gay. So they looking at the same nigga I'm looking at.
Stupid. Yeah, but hey, that's pretty much it. We covered everything. We good?
Yeah. So moral of the story, you can have a work wife if it's platonic. If it's not platonic, you got 6 months, fam.
You can stick it to her. Don't stick it to her unless you're trying to quit.
In 6 months, fam.
Unless you're trying to quit. That's it. That's it. And we are out of here.
Wait. What we got next week for the people? So
Next week we're gonna be talking about rules to our threesome.
Yeah.
Sound like some freak shit about to go down. We got mad rules for you, the do's and the don'ts, how to recognize a bitch that's gonna break rules.
A rule breaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
She not a unicorn. Just somebody that, you trying to figure out, like, for the people that never had a threesome, we basically gonna break it down for you, what's appropriate and what's not. And for the people that, been out here just slaying bitches together, we got some shit for y'all too. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Till next week, guys.
Until next week.